This is Cutting Down the Nets. Saturday, March 11th, tomorrow is Selection Sunday. There will only be a handful of games, I think 4, maybe 5, I don't remember which. This is the last kind of full schedule before the big dance next Thursday. Really excited for the dance, really excited for the content leading up to the dance, where we will dissect every angle of every matchup, run some simulations, and hopefully have a great March. At this point in the season, I'm more comfortable saying over the last 1,700 games, I'm at 53.8% versus what has happened down the stretch here. Am I concerned? Not really. I don't know. I think what we saw yesterday, Shot Quality tweeted today that like 52% of the teams that won yesterday were shot quality losers, which is pretty rare. So I was on a bunch of them. It happens. Let's look at Saturday's schedule. So in terms of value, using recent efficiencies and shot quality, I'm on the Cal State Fullerton side. This is a slow-paced, fairly even matchup. I don't see any edges in the 4 factors that stand out related to turnovers, rebounds, foul rates, things like that. So getting more than a possession was enough for me, so I played 3.5 for Cal State Fullerton. Norfolk State and Howard. Oh man, I bet against Norfolk State yesterday and thought the score app was broken when NC Central had, I think, 5 points with 5 minutes to go in the first half. So they started, I think, 1 out of 16, 1 out of 18, 1 out of 20, something like that. Came back, led, went to overtime, called a timeout they didn't have for a technical, just like classic frustration. So we go back to the well here with Howard, who did sweep the season series, but the second game, which was a blowout, was all driven by Howard not missing a three-pointer. So likely a close game. I'll take 2.5 here. Cornell and Yale is already tipped, so we'll just disregard that game. Kent State and Toledo. Selfishly, I like Kent State's odds against upper major competition next week. So I'm selfishly rooting for Kent State here. Shot quality and Paddy are on opposite sides. I'm hoping Kent State gets into the dance. I think they are more capable of doing some damage than Toledo, but 2 quality teams. I'm glad one of these will go to the tournament. Tulane, Memphis is next. Tulane swept this season series, and there's a matchup concern here. So offensive rebound edge for Memphis, which is great. Recent data likes Memphis. Shot quality's right there too. But Memphis defense thrives on turnovers, and you just can't turn Jalen Forbes and Cook over. So, yeah, I played it, but I don't feel great about it. It is a data play. Anytime I sit those out, I just kick myself when Memphis wins by like 9 points or something like that. Xavier Marquette, Paddy, and shot quality on opposite sides there. So recent efficiencies favor Xavier, and shot quality favors Marquette. Lines right, kind of in the middle of them. Marist Iona, shot quality and Paddy both have this closer to 8 to 10 points. We're getting 14.5. I need Marist to play super slow and just try to cover this game. I think the number could grow a little bit. I could see getting a better number. Maybe I'm wrong, but when people see Marist's overall record and not weighed in how they've played recently, I could see that growing. Although there is plenty of fortune involved in Marist's recent play. Penn State, Indiana. Indiana's for real. I mean, they've got the talent. Anytime you're in a Penn State game, they're going to shoot half their shots from 3-point range. If they make them, good luck. And if they miss them, you got a shot. I mean, Northwestern outshot Penn State yesterday, and it didn't matter. So I'm excited because Penn State's likely in the dance now. And Jalen Pickett likely has a March moment, I would say. So we'll kind of see where they get seeded and stuff like that. This Ohio State run has been driven mainly by 3-point defensive luck, but they're still in play for today at 7.5. They just don't apply the pressure I want for Purdue opponents. That's why that one is kind of like, I don't know yet. Paddy's on the UMass Lowell side. That game's already tipped. I see they're ahead. They'll probably lose by 7 because that's what's happened to Paddy lately. Speaking of fades, Grand Canyon lines up for yet another pitch down the middle for us. They now have an adjusted defensive efficiency above 115. I can't tell you how bad that is. Like 105 is average. So like the 170th ranked defense is going to be a 105. 115 is where Grand Canyon has been in 10 of their last 14 games. Had a lot on Sam Houston yesterday. Grand Canyon made 16 3-pointers. Don't write in the newspaper that I was mad, but we'll go back one more time. Recent shot quality has Southern Utah by 12.5 points. Paddy's got it by 2 or 3, and we're getting a little bit there. So come on, baby, one time. If not, hey, Grand Canyon, I'll see you in the dance either Thursday or Friday, and watch Marquette plow you. I don't know. I'm so frustrated with that team right now. Next up, Kansas and Texas. No Timmy Allen again. He'll play next week, but he's not in today. Look, this is close to a toss-up, so it's yellow right now. Don't know what I'll do. You can make a case at the opening number for Texas Southern, but now at 3, likely out, although shot quality favors Texas Southern. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. Cincinnati-Houston. This was a game I usually don't play, where Paddy median's on one side, Paddy's on the other, but the shot quality was so strong there that I'm like, yeah, I think plus 10 is good. And now UCLA, I will have some decisions to make there on adjusting for no Jalen Clark and potentially no Adam Bowen too. So yeah, that's not good for the Bruins defense. The rest of the spreadsheet will be in the description of this video. There will be a lot of content with deep dives next week as we get ready for the dance. This is Cutting Down the Nets.